Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second episode of my Artist Spotlight series. In this series, I introduce you to some of my favorite artists and talk to you about their history, their music, their live performances, their personality, and most importantly, their star quality that makes them one of my personal faves. Today we are going to be talking about Dayglow. You know how you have current favorite artists and then you have like all-time favorite artists? Well, Dayglow has not been around making music for that long, but I can already tell that I'm going to be listening to his music when I'm 80 years old. So what do you say we start with some background about him, in case you don't know who he is? So Dayglow is really just one person, 21-year-old dude named Sloan Struble. Sloan is from a small town in Texas called Aledo up near Fort Worth, but he currently lives in Austin, Texas. Actually went to UT for his freshman year, but ended up dropping out because his debut album, Fuzzy Brain, took off. Sloan is a one-man show. He writes his own music, records it, produces it. He even made the album cover for his album Fuzzy Brain back here. Really just a talented dude. Now getting more into his music, he makes feel-good indie pop music. I would compare him to, I only know like one song by Wallows, but kind of gives me the same vibes. Maybe like Rex Orange County. Now the craziest thing about his music and his whole story is that this boy only has one album out called Fuzzy Brain. He came out with this 8-song album back at like the end of 2018. Ended up re-releasing it a little bit later with 2 new songs on it, but basically went from no music out to having over 5.5 million monthly listeners on Spotify. That is insane to me. Like, I honestly don't know if any of the other artists I listen to have had such extreme and sudden success stories. Because he produced the album himself, he actually has a whole series on his YouTube channel if you want to check it out, breaking down each of the songs and how he made them. I'm gonna show you the songs here in a minute, but some things to look out for. Obviously all of his songs have a very feel-good vibe to them. Most of them are pretty upbeat and they basically all just talk about growing up and kind of making that transition from high school to college, or I guess he didn't even end up staying in college, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna start by showing you his most popular song, then some of my personal favorites, which I still have not decided despite having everything else written down on this notepad, and then I will show you his most recent release that he literally just put out like 2 weeks ago. So his most popular song by far is a song called Can I Call You Tonight. This is such a good, well-written song that I'm literally just gonna let it speak for itself. Song just feels like glitter. All of his songs have a lot of like echoiness in them, so gives them all kind of a very specific feel, kind of ties Fuzzy Brain together in a way. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to show you some of my personal favorites. Honestly, I don't even know what my favorite song on the album is. I'm tied between Hot Rod, Fair Game, and Listerine, so let's just start with Hot Rod. Complicated theories of life, sarcastically. Such good vibes. I'm sure you're already picking up on that right now. Let's do Listerine. Why not? This was like the later release for him when he re-released the album with 2 more songs, so seems appropriate to show you that one. What else is there to say? Inside your brain starting to unfold. Oh Lord, now I'm thinking what's with that. Okay, I wanted to just show you those two, but I have to do Fair Game. I have to do Fair Game because I am so insanely impressed with the melody and the chorus for this song. Seems so simple, but something that nobody would ever think of. Like, so like I said, Dayglow did come out with a single recently. It's about time, am I right? I already posted a video on my channel reacting to this music video, but I'll go ahead and show you the song because seems like it's kind of a preview for what his next album is going to look like. That was his really recent single called Close to You. Now that we talked about the music a little bit more in general, let's move on to live performances. So I have seen Dayglow 3 times in concert and was going to go see him again this year, but it got pushed back because of COVID. And I could honestly summarize the entire Dayglow concert experience in 2 words. Good vibes. That was so stupid. It's true though, I genuinely have never been to a concert with better vibes than Dayglow's concert. I mean, the music is so positive and optimistic, and he makes such feel-good songs that you can only imagine getting a huge group of people together that all feels the same way and feels the same way about the music would be like an insanely positive experience. He has this kind of retro aesthetic that comes through in his guitar and sometimes in like the way his band and him dress. If you just look through some of his live performances online or even just scroll through some of his Instagram feed, you'll very quickly pick up on the aesthetic. If you want a specific live performance to watch, he very recently performed on The Late Late Show with Stephen Colbert, his late night TV premiere debut, whatever. And the set and their outfits and everything are very like 70s aesthetic. Just to give you an idea of how good the vibes are, which sounds so dumb, but I'm serious. Like, everyone is so happy to be there. I'm gonna show you some clips from the concerts that I went to. So I'm gonna start by inserting a vertical, I'm sorry, didn't know I was gonna put it on YouTube, clip of him performing his song Hot Rod in Austin. And then I'm gonna put a horizontal, got you, clip of him performing Can I Call You Tonight, just so you can see how excited the crowd is. Here we go. That's kind of the vibe. He sounds great, obviously. His band members all seem like they were having a really fun time on stage as well. But performance aside, literally the energy is the craziest part about his concerts. I've like never experienced more positive vibes in one location in my life. So yeah. Enough being dramatic, let's move on to our second to final segment of this video, which will be personality. Super nice guy, seems very sweet, very humble, very down to earth, just like a normal dude, you know? He's so positive that it's almost sarcastic at times. Like, what's a good example? Like, there's moments in the Close to You music video where he, like, the whole time he's smiling and then he just looks at the camera like, you know? Really just seems like somebody I would be friends with. I mean, I also did meet him after one of the concerts I went to. I didn't talk to him for very long though. I was like unreasonably nervous. It's happened with every artist I've ever met. It's fine. Let's move on to the final segment of this video. What do I think is Dayglow's star quality that just makes him one of my favorite artists. For me, it's just that Dayglow is such a positive light in this world and in the music scene. I mean, I've seen with my own eyes like the joy that he brings to people through his music. And from my own personal experience, I mean, I can't listen to a Dayglow song and be upset. I have this quote here that says, "I want optimism to be evident in my music. I don't think there's enough optimistic artists right now." He does a better job at incorporating optimism or just like feel good energy into his music than like anybody else I listen to. He's able to make people feel something with his music and feel something positive. It's like a superpower. It's his superpower, that's what I'll say. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope that gives you kind of an idea of what Dayglow is like and what his music is like. I'll link all of his socials below if you want to check him out, along with mine if you want to like follow me on my other accounts. I just want to end this video by saying a huge thank you to Sloan. Not to be dramatic or anything, but the Dayglow concert that I saw in Austin is like one of the best memories I've ever made. Like if I had to pick like a best night of my life or something, I might pick that. And now every time I listen to Fuzzy Brain, I get this like strong emotional, I don't know, I just feel a huge connection to this music. So Dayglow might still be my favorite artist when I'm 80. I'll keep you updated if YouTube's still around. With that being said, if you guys want to see more artist spotlight videos, I know that they're few and far in between, but subscribe to my channel. I will certainly finish up this series. Obviously, I'm gonna react to the full Dayglow album when it comes out. I'm sure it's gonna be great. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I need to leave. I gotta go. So thanks for watching. See you soon with another one. Bye.